Guys, this is Matthew Lactic, part of the Nerd Fitness Men's Academy. Today I want to talk about tire slams, something somebody was asking about in the group. Here we have a pretty big tire. I was telling some of the people in the group this one is about anywhere from 200 to 300 pounds. This is an actual old truck tire for dump trucks because we have a pretty big trucking community around us. So one of the first questions people were asking was, where do you find a tire like this? I got mine from the local junkyard. A lot of people had suggested the same thing. And what you do, just call them up. You ask them, hey, you got any truck tires or tractor tires? I'm going to use them for exercise. Explain that you don't need them to be unpunctured because it's got a hole in it. It's actually going to serve you better because it's got a hole in it, the water gets to come out. But otherwise, it's fine if it does not have a hole in it. It's even better. So these I use for tire flips and for tire slams. Sometimes I'll do squats on them, or I'll do step ups. I no longer use them for jumping, like a high-low jump, because I had a fall a while back and it kind of scared me away from them. But anyways, we'll get on to this. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the sledgehammer I got. This one is a Cobalt one. It is 8 pounds. You can typically buy them in 6 pound, 8 pound, 10 pound, 12 pound. I think a few stores also have 15 pound. When I bought this guy, I bought him from Lowe's. I think it was like $24, which is about the same price for a lot of them. This one was a little bit more expensive than some of the other ones. You can buy them real cheap too. You can buy them with wood handles, somewhat metal handles, other stuff. This one's got a fully rubber handle all the way through. You can see from the back here. The reason I chose rubber was I knew I was doing hammer slams, and with hammer slams, you wanted to be able to absorb a little of that impact so it doesn't come bouncing back at you. The tire, when you're choosing out your tire, you also want to think about what you're going to use it for as well. Because these are truck tires, they have very thick rims. Bring this over here. There we go. You see here. Let you see inside of it. Anyways, so the actual rim on the outside of there is probably a solid 4 inches thick. So that means I've got enough leverage to step on it for step ups and stuff. Let me show you how to do a tire slam. That's the real reason I created this video. I mean, obviously the first step is to get it flat. One of the other things I also mentioned, I have not mentioned, but I should mention because I fell into the pit hole. Make sure your tires got grip on the side. If you look here, I got 2 tires here. This tire over here has very sharp edges, I guess you would say. So where it's rubbing against the ground, there's no clearance to get my hand underneath here, which means it's really, really hard to do tire flips with it. This other one has a little bit more rounded edges. I can actually get my hands underneath of it. Every time I have to get this guy up, this bigger one that I can't flip, I have to get somebody to come with me with a crowbar and we have to pull it up. This other one I can just lift up by myself. Anyway, so tire slam. So this one is, like I said, it's 8 pound. I suggest you go kind of light with it because typically people want to do more reps, less worried about how much weight you're using. For your technique, you start with your dominant hand. Actually, it doesn't really matter, we'll be switching, but switches one hand up top, other hand down near the bottom. I like having this tapered grip down here because it gives me a little bit something to prevent me from sliding off. What we're going to do is we're going to go down, and while we're bringing it around, you're sliding your hand down, and then behind your head, and you come down to the squat, and you bring it down, straight down. Um, if you're using a sword, it's kind of the same way. You bring the sword straight down. One of the things is when you're coming down, you're sliding your hand down towards this end as you're coming down. Straight down. You're squatting, you're bending over. While you come down, throw all your weight, or throw all of its weight, straight through your target as you're going through the ground. What that does is that gives it more power. You're also wearing yourself out, getting a better workout. So, tire slam. Like I said, come down here. You want to measure yourself first. Your sledgehammer will be hitting it. You want to keep yourself, I'm probably solid 2-3 feet away. So, come back around here. And if you've got a thick rim like me, you want to aim for the inside of the tire if you can. Where it's not a real thick rim, because otherwise you have a chance of bouncing back at an unpredictable angle. So you go down, and I like to swap, so the other hand comes over here. Bam. Number I started that said. There you go. And that's the tire slam for you, and all the information you should hopefully need to get started. Have a good day, gentlemen.